Okay guys, in this video I'm going to be pointing out some of the differences that you can get on Polymarket versus traditional sports books, how you can use the traditional sports books to calculate the expected probability of something happening, and then look at the odds on Polymarket and take advantage of it. And specifically in this video, we're going to be focusing on group futures events. So that's things that are going to be decided a while from now. So, and then there's a group of them. So it's not just a yes or no. And so for this one, it's going to be the NFC champion is what I've been looking at. And as you can see, I've picked up some Lions, some Eagles. I've got the nose on the Vikings, Rams, Commanders, Falcons, a little bit of Seahawks. Now, here's how I'm picking what I'm buying. So I take a peek at Vegas Insider here, and you can see the best possible odds that one of these, mostly reputable sports books is offering. So you can see you can get plus 200 for the Lions, plus 325 for the Eagles, plus 550 for the Vikings, plus 700, so on. And so then I go to this Excel spreadsheet that I've made, and I enter in the best odds you can get for each team. And this is the implied probability of those odds. And then I have this row add up to this, and then it ratios over to here multiplied by this multiplier. So basically, or divides by this multiplier. So it essentially takes out the juice, so that it makes it add up to 100%. Because obviously one of these teams has to win. It should add up to 100%. So then you can look here and you can see, okay, Eagles 22.9% chance of happening. You go to Polymarket, it's priced at 23% right now. So as you can see, it's pretty accurate. But there's a spread on Polymarket. So you can buy the yeses at 25. You don't want to be doing that. But you can also put an order in to buy them at 20 cents. And then you're making profit if it gets filled. So I had an order out earlier today and last night to pick them up at 19 and 20 cents. Obviously not a ton of them got filled, and then my order got canceled because some of my other orders got filled. But, it just shows that you can get filled here. I got $1, $2 worth at 19 and 20 cents. When the real odds the sportsbooks are implying is actually 23%. Now, the big one that I got today was the Vikings. They're priced at about 15% chance, but on Polymarket, someone was buying them up all the way up to 27 cents. And so I caught this a little late, but I was able to get 500 no shares at 78 cents. And just to kind of show you what, that's hard to kind of grasp it. Is that a good bet? Is it not a good bet? But when you see here, all of these sports books are offering it around plus 500, plus 550. And you can go to the implied probability calculator and just see 500 is 16.7%, 550 is 15%, and they're willing to offer it at those odds, and they're also taking a juice on that. So their actual number that they think is going to happen is actually lower than even 15%. And I'm selling it with this order. I'm selling it at 21.8% chance of happening. And so that's pretty far off from the actual probability, and that should be profitable. But, you can always lose money, and stuff can always happen that's not likely to happen. And then, you can just use this as kind of your guide for the percents. I do try and not just scalp, 1% differences on these, because it's not, fully accurate. It's relying on the best odds, so it could be skewed slightly by one sports book still offering good odds for, let's say, like if Caesars didn't exist, the Seahawks next best, it would go down to 9,000. So that would just shift the odds a little on the Seahawks, just from that one sports book offering that. But if one sports book is willing to offer that, then they must be pretty confident that it is profitable. And so if you're on the side of the sports book and you're getting better odds than the sports book's, offering, then you should be safe. But again, don't over leverage yourself. And that'll do it for this one, guys.